Hey guys, I'm taking a break from our normal daily videos and doing something just a little bit different. I'm wearing my Ask Me About My Podcast shirt because I want you guys to ask me about my podcast. So, Kinchlow Law has a podcast called A House Divided. A House Divided is a podcast that we started to bring information to the community, to our clients, former clients, current clients, really from other professionals whose work intersects with family law practice. So, for example, some of our first guests were therapists. We've also brought on other professionals like real estate agents, mortgage lenders, and we've also brought on recruiters. So, some of the things they've covered have been how to talk to your teenager about the custody order, especially when you have a teenager who does not always want to follow an order. Sometimes, it's just hard to get a teenager to follow what you say or to talk to you even. And the teen therapist, Janae Johnson, actually gave us a lot of tips for understanding when things are not going quite right, how to spot some changes that are just kind of outside the normal teenage angst that they're going through. It was a wonderful, wonderful interview, one that I continue to reference myself with my own teenager. Another episode we had was with a recruiter, and the recruiter came on and talked about how do you get yourself back out there, how do you build up your resume, especially if you've been a stay-at-home parent for a number of years. It can be hard to get back out there. And if you have a situation where you're going through a divorce, you're getting alimony, but that alimony may only last for a certain period of time, you want to make sure that you're using that time wisely. So the recruiter kind of talked about some places you can go, some resources you can have in order to help yourself get back out there. Again, we brought on a mortgage lender. The mortgage lender talked about what you need to do to qualify. Something we've talked about in the past too in some of our videos is how to protect your credit, how to raise your credit score. So again, a lot of great tips have come through our A House Divided podcast. Make sure you go back and check out the past episodes. Coming up in the future, we've already started scheduling some new episodes for 2021, which are going to include new taxes regulations, and how they can affect you. So we're going to bring on tax professionals to talk about that. We're going to also have on a couple of estate planners to talk about some things that you need to know during COVID, especially when people can get sick and the lack of contact you're allowed to have after you are hospitalized. It can be very, very difficult to get things done once you are positive and once you are very ill. So our estate planning lawyers are going to come on and talk a little bit about that, and then just some other general information that you should know about estate planning. But again, this is the Ask Me About the Podcast show. And again, I want to know what types of topics would you like me to have on the A House Divided podcast? Are there issues that you feel like a family law attorney is not able to handle, but another professional might be able to handle? Or just some general questions you have about how to navigate a divorce, how to navigate co-parenting, and even how to deal with some of the issues that your children are showing now because of the split. And then again, finances. That's always a hot button topic. All right, so leave me a comment in the show notes. These podcasts, these videos are here for you. So we want to make sure that we're providing you value every day. And the way that we do that is by finding out exactly what it is that you need us to cover. All right, I look forward to hearing from you. Until next time, take care.